Hi, I'm Marna, and welcome to the Twin Flame Detox. This particular video isn't so much about detoxing. This one is what we as twin flames are meant to be doing in this time of international pandemic. These videos generally are timeless, so I try not to go too much into what's current events. However, this is things that need to be said. And as I'm going into saying this, I am going to go ahead and state right now, I'm channeling these messages. This is coming directly from my higher self, and it is meant to be shared with you. So, what is it that we are meant to be doing right now? The entire world is changing around us in ways no one really predicted. I mean, yes, my tarot cards told me back in November that there was plague coming, but I had no idea it would be on this scale, and very few other people did either. We knew the potential existed. We knew that there was a possibility of something like this happening. But I don't think anyone really expected this. So, as twin flames, our responsibility to the world we live in is to help ascension, help move us all forward into our higher selves. And we do this in a variety of ways. Some of us are light bearers who are very publicly standing up and saying, these are the changes that need to happen. Some of us are working behind the scenes energetically, using our own vibration to raise the vibration of all those we come in contact with, and then thereby creating a ripple effect that can spread around the entire world. Some of us don't know what we're doing. We are blindly feeling our way along, trying to figure out how we're supposed to get through this incredible mess of life. Some of us are going into the darker aspects and finding the people who are lost there and showing them that there is a way out. But all of us, whether we realize it or not, are part of this, and we are making a difference. You see various people talking about the timelines and timelines collapsing. And, if you hop over to my personal channel where I have my tarot messages, you hear me talking about the timelines and the timelines collapsing and things coming into fruition. So, what all of that means is that we are part of a multiverse of infinite possibilities. If you go into quantum theory and start looking at string theory and M theory, you start seeing how all of the multiverses interact, how the energy from one has a ripple effect in the next one over. And this is very, very true. This is how all things work. The energy we create in our universe, in our personal reality, is the energy that affects the realities of those around us, is the energy that affects ourselves in other multiverses. So each of us personally, as we are raising our vibration, as we are becoming more in tune with our higher selves, we're having that effect not only here, but in every other universe where we are. It may only be a tiny effect, but, tiny effects add up. There's an old saying that if you do any time travel, it's very important that when you go back in time, you not change anything because it will affect the timeline that you're on and what you come home to. It's time to make that change. We are all in this timeline now. We need to decide what we want the timelines to become. Where do we want to go? Where do we see ourselves moving forward to? And where do we see us taking our world forward with us? That is the choice each of us faces. And that's why it's so important that even if your counterpart is not willing to ascend, even if your counterpart is not part of your process, you still need to move forward. You still need to make the choice to ascend. You still make a difference. And I hope I don't sound like a raving loon saying this, but every one of you watching this video, no matter when you watch it, you are so, so important and so, so needed on this planet. What you do, the choices you make, the life you live affects everyone, even the people you don't even know exist. So please, no matter how chaotic this life gets, no matter how much pain you may feel like you are in, please find it within you to keep moving forward and to keep evolving, keep it on the path of ascension, because you are valued. Thank you for joining me on the Twin Flame Detox.